Hey guys, welcome back. This is Eric the Hysteric. Now, today I wanted to get some of your guys' opinions on the state of ARK and what the hell's been going on. Now, a lot of you are complaining about optimization. Yeah, it's so-so on my end. I mean, I can get about, even on official servers, about 30 to 40 frames inside my base, and I have a huge base on officials. Now, for some of you, it might be optimization. Other ones, it might be your video card. Some of you, it might not be. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's perfect. Do not get me wrong there. But I wanted to talk to you about apparently what we're supposed to get later is tech wyverns skins. Apparently, they're supposed to be just skins. They're supposed to be an actual costume suit outfit. It's supposed to be like, I don't know if it's going to shoot lasers, and that's what everybody's freaking out about, saying it might have too much range, it might be more OP than what it was. You might only have a single cannon on it for all we know. Now, what I'll say here is this is a new thing they put in, I think, in the last few patches. Each obelisk now... Okay, it was like that. I guess they fixed it. Because they were switching it to where you could only go to the bosses on only certain obelisks. So say I accessed this, it was only... The red was going to do dragon, the spider was going to only do the green, and then the blue was going to be... the monkey. Now that was going to cause major problems. I don't know if it's because I'm not on the newest patch, but at least on single player, that's how they fixed it out. Now, on single player, that wouldn't really cause a big issues, but if they ever did it to officials, this would cause huge issues, because you would have to be able to teleport to every single one of them, or either upload your dinos and everything else. My thoughts are, I want to get your guys' opinion. You really think... I mean, it really seems cool having a giant plasma... We're also getting a plasma sword and a nice-looking shield. I'm wondering what your guys' thoughts are on the game. I mean, I, of course, agree with most people. Like, the price change was insane. It wasn't even smart. I mean, I could understand, like, $40 price tag, but $60 for this game is... I mean, don't get me wrong, I've spent 4,000 hours on the game, and it's gotten more than my money in share, but... I don't believe with how it's currently coming out that it should have been put out this way. I would have been fine with that price tag, as many of you probably would have been, if the game would have been finished, all the bugs would have been fixed, and it would have been polished, and everything else. But it's not. It's being launched out faster than squat, and I don't think it's the right idea. Another few changes I've noticed is more alphas, which I agree with that. We've needed it for a long time. It helps people, newer people, get more experience and find alphas, because for God's sakes, when it was 1x, I couldn't find an alpha to save my life if I wanted to kill one. I'm just wondering directly, guys, what's your opinion? How do you think the game is? And do you think it's going in the right direction? I would love to see a craftable element, so we can actually make this grind not as grindy, because once you beat the bosses, I would think technically you should be able to craft the element, or if you beat the endgame boss, which, by the way, we're still waiting on, and I'm hoping it comes out in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Because if it doesn't, then we're going to get a game that has no ending, and it's going to have a ton of DLC content coming out, with practically a game that's a weird ending. I mean, you don't even get a correct ending. Because they said, like, in patch notes, hey, this wasn't the end of the game. We're going to get to see different things, and we're going to get a true ending eventually. What I would love to see, though, is a great ending to the game, craftable elements so people can actually get to the top tier. You know, I like going in with people and having fun with them and killing a boss, and bosses need to be rebalanced, because right now, they will wreck your damn Rixes and everything on the official PC servers. People are giving mass anger forms on stuff. Oh, and if you're wondering what my options are, since this looks pretty as crap, I'm running it on freaking custom, but it is pretty much on everything's on high end, almost epic. I'm running on the high right now with like a few changes. As you can see, my stability isn't bad at all. Now you can say, well, this is my own server. Not running on the same computer. It's running on a different computer in my house. And the other thing is, and they made Thezer's not able to gather as much meat. I think it was made it so it more tier factored. Like, I would love just to see your guys' comments to understand what your guys is, because you guys work your butts off on ARK Trophies just as much as I do. Some of you may not. But I'm just wondering what your thoughts are, because this game's coming out in less than 2 weeks, and I really want to see what the hell you guys think, if you agree with me or disagree. But it would be nice to see what you think of the state of the game. And another thing they're doing, since I know most people don't read, I think I got stuck. Yep, there we go. If they don't read the patch thing, every old server that we're all on, playing right now, is going to be locked. We will not be able to play with the new player base unless we choose to go make a new character and start all over again. Or, unless they come on the legacy servers and try playing in the older ones. Which I doubt most people would do, but hey, somebody can do it. So, you won't be able to transfer your dinos to the new servers. You won't be able to transfer any items, any levels, anything. It'll start off on a new server, which has its benefits. Don't get me wrong. You don't want all these, hackers and everything else to get on the new servers, as it'll ruin the new people's gaming experiences, which I understand. So, but my thoughts are the pillar thing isn't still fixed, and they're going to launch those new servers, and I got a feeling some low-level douche waffle is going to just go to that server, pillar everything same as before, and start all over again. Alright, well, that was the basic consideration, guys, I wanted to discuss with you. And I want to see what you guys thought. Alright, guys, I'll end this here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!